before we get started, I do want to introduce my new shirt that I am selling. And this is a image that I had an artist recreate for me, and I absolutely love her. I look at her almost every day. So I decided to sell shirts with this image on just for encouragement of others. And I will be making different designs, like different ethnicities and different genders. So if you all are interested, the link will be in the description box. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley and this is Preconceived Notion. And I am coming to you with my 1-year update from my sleeve anniversary, or 1 year since I had my vertical sleeve surgery. I'm actually a little delayed. I had my surgery January 10th, 2020, and it's actually January 13th. And, you know, I kind of been dreading doing this video just because I'm not happy where I am for my 1-year anniversary. So I really didn't want to make this video. But before we get into anything, let me just say I take full accountability for why I'm not where I want to be. It's my fault, okay? So definitely watch this video. It's definitely a cautionary tale for you. And like I said, I didn't want to make this video, but someone needs to see this video so that they don't make the same mistakes that I've done, okay? So let's get into what you probably want to know most. How much weight did I lose? So when I started my pre-op diet, I was 295. When I went in for surgery, I was 285. And today I am currently 245. So I lost literally on the dot 40 pounds since surgery and 50 pounds since my pre-op diet. So it's not where I want to be. You know, most people, they're more in the 80s to 100 pounds lost, and I only lost 40 pounds since surgery. So I mean, when the last time I lost 40, 50 pounds? Never. So I'm still going to give myself a hand clap for losing 40, 50 pounds in 1 year. But, you know, with the help of the surgery, I surely it was expected of me, and I expected to lose way more, way more. So I want to get into why I haven't lost how much I was supposed to lose. If you follow my other videos, you know I was not doing what I was supposed to do. Like, plain and simple. Every now and again I get on track, but more times out of not, I went back to the old habits before surgery. And so having the surgery is not a end all be all type of thing. You literally have to, it's literally a tool. It's a tool, and a tool doesn't work unless you're working it. So caution to you, don't have this surgery if you think that all you can do is just have the surgery. Like, no, you still have to eat right. You still need to exercise. And that's it. That's what I was not doing, which is why I only lost 40 pounds. And I will say the 40 pounds, I lost it maybe within the first 6 months. And, you know, the last 6 months I've been stalled at 240, 245. The lowest I went to was 238. And I did the egg diet that got me down to 238. And then once I got off the egg diet, back to old habits. So, yeah, you definitely can gain weight with this surgery. And let's just get into some info. So one thing I want to say, I regret having the vertical sleeve surgery. I don't regret having weight loss surgery. I regret having the sleeve surgery. And I totally wish that I had bypass. And let me tell you why. So bypass is way more restrictive. They're changing your organs. With this sleeve, they're just making your stomach smaller. So with bypass, I feel like I would have had better results because it's way more restrictive. The sleeve, yeah, I can eat less. My stomach hasn't been stretched at all this whole year, but yeah, I can still eat less. But I eat less in one sitting and then an hour later I go back to eating. So it's like I'm still eating the amount of calories I was before surgery. I'm just eating in smaller settings. Does that make sense? Like before surgery, I was eating 4 slices of pizza. Now with surgery, I can still eat 4 slices of pizza. It's just, okay, I have to have one at 10 o'clock, then I'll have the next one at 11, 12. You know, it's spread out instead of in one sitting. So I can still eat the same amount of food. I just have to eat it in smaller increments. And that's not restrictive enough, clearly. But bypass, you know, I can only go off what other people say, that bypass is way more restrictive. Also, one thing that's just not what I expected it to be or what I needed to be was the dumping syndrome. I don't dump worth of nothing. I think I dumped maybe twice. That was way in the beginning of my journey. And so the cookies, the cakes, the ice creams, the chips, the greasy food, I can eat all that just like I could before. So what makes you think that I'm not going to eat it? Because I have nothing, no accountability partner, if you will, that will say, hey, you can't do this anymore. So I was really, really hoping on dumping so that I can say I'm not eating that anymore, because dumping isn't fun. So I'm not going to purposely make myself dump. So if I could dump, I wouldn't eat the food that cost me to dump. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So the dumping doesn't work. So the change is not in my stomach. It's not with my surgery. It's going to have to be here. Like I have to mentally stop. And my thing is, like, people might say, oh, just stop eating that, or oh, just do right. Well, if that was the case, I would have done that before surgery and I had gotten surgery. If my mind can do that. So I'm kind of sad because I don't know if my mind will ever be able to just say, stop doing this. I don't know. I'm trying my best. I do. I literally try my best, but then I just fall off the wagon and it's a repeated cycle. So I don't know. I feel like if I had bypass, I would be able to dump way more to cause me to physically stop. So I won't have to rely on my mind to stop. So let's see. One thing I hate though, so I mentioned that my stomach, it hasn't stretched or anything. Like my true test to know if my stomach's stretched or not is if I can eat more than 3 or 4 wings, hot wings. If I can eat more than 3 or 4 wings, and 4 is like I'm miserable. So if I can eat more than 4 wings, then okay, my stomach's stretched. But all throughout, I can only eat 3 wings and I'm pushing it with the 4th wing. But the issue is I'm limited on eating wings. Like, okay, I can only eat 4 wings, but I can eat a whole family size bag of chips, no problem, straight through. Like, the stuff that I needed to be restricted on, I'm not being restricted on. Like the empty calories, oh my God, it is so easy to overeat because they don't fill your stomach up. They're empty. So, you know, the bags of chips, the popcorn, like I can go to work with those. But when it comes down to eating my protein, my chicken, and my shrimp, I can only eat 3 or 4 at the most. So definitely be careful when it comes to snacking, because you can eat an entire bag, no issues. So one thing I've learned about, one thing that's recently been happening over the last like week or so, is that when I get full, I feel it here and I get to coughing and I can't breathe. So I do have asthma. I don't know if asthma is something that's causing that, but lately my overeating causes me to not be able to breathe. And I've been asking the Lord, like, please give me something to make me stop eating. And I guess that's gonna be it, because dumping not working, so I guess me not being able to breathe is gonna make me stop well, I can't say overeat, but you know, moderately eat, because my chest be getting tight. So y'all, if you had the surgery and your chest gets tight and you can't breathe and stuff like that when you're full, definitely comment below and let me know, because there might be something I have to look into with a doctor. Another thing though, I was actually considering revising my sleeve to bypass, but my surgeon has left the hospital, the doctor office that I used to go to, and I lost my insurance because I was on my mom's insurance because I was under 26, and now that I'm 26, I ain't got no insurance, and I don't have a job that's gonna give me insurance. So it looks like right now I'm gonna have to just count on my sleeve. There's not gonna be no revisions in the near future unless I pay out of pocket, and yeah. So I do want to get into some pros and cons, just some really quick ones that I could think of at the top of my head. A pro is definitely being a cheap date. Like, the food cost has went down significantly. I literally, my boyfriend can order something, I literally can eat off his plate and not even eat too much to where he feels dissatisfied. Like, he still got a whole meal on his own, and I can just eat off his plate, or I can order off the kids' meal, get me, you know, every now and again I get hungry on the road, I get me a little 4-piece for one something, and I'm good. Or, you know if I order something, I can literally eat off of it all day and the next day. So that is the best thing about this surgery, is being a cheap date, or having your food last for a very long time. It definitely saves a lot of coins. Now, if you're not a person that likes leftovers, you're not gonna have too much fun with this surgery, because you're guaranteed to have leftovers. Guaranteed, unless you order, like I said, like a 4-piece without fries, or, you know, eat off somebody else's plate. But if you order your own meal and it's an actual full meal, you're gonna have leftovers. So I love leftovers. I'm cool. I plan my leftovers for the next day. Alrighty, so another pro is that it is very easy to fight off hunger. So like how I said, you know, I can just grab me a 4-piece. I'm good. I'm not gonna be hungry again until 4 or 5 hours later. I can eat me an apple. I can eat like 3 or 4 strawberries, you know, stuff like that, and I'll be good. So it's super easy to fight off hunger. You can just keep little snacks in your bag and you'll be full. So, all right, so cons, it's not restrictive enough for me. The sleeve was not restrictive enough. Also, this is my biggest con, I hate having to choose between drinking or eating. When they say you have to wait 30 minutes before and after you eat, you have to wait 30 minutes before you eat and drink. Now, I will say, before, I sometimes I drink before I eat, maybe 10 minutes before I eat, but that waiting after you eat is crucial. Trust me. And so I hate, you know, waking up in the morning and I want to eat and I want to drink. Like, so now I got to choose which one I'm going to do. And I'm always going to choose eating. Like, I love to eat. So now I'm thirsty throughout the day, because every time it's time for me to eat again, I'm thirsty. Or every time I'm thirsty, I want to eat again. And I always choose eating. So I'm never getting my liquids in. I'm always thirsty because I'm always eating, and I just hate it. I hate that. I hate it so much. But one trick is, you know, if you are hungry, you probably might want to drink, and that can help with you thinking that you're hungry. So, also another con, like I mentioned, is super easy to consume a lot of empty calories, all those chips and snack foods. Super easy to eat them and eat all of them. So don't buy no family size chips because you are going to eat the entire bag. So I'm about to wrap this video up, but I just want to give you all my next plans. I honestly hate telling people what I try to do or what I hope to do, because when I fail at doing it, then you all know it. Like my last videos, I said I was gonna eat right. The other video, I said I was gonna do the 3-day diets every week. I ain't doing them. I tried to do those 3-day diets and it did not work out. If anybody's interested, I am going to do HelloFresh, and they're going to send me my meals. I'm going to cook them. If you're not familiar with HelloFresh, it's a food delivery service. I don't know how to explain it. And hopefully HelloFresh can help me eat healthier meals, or just staying away from eating out and ordering groceries. I order my groceries. That's not good for me. So that's the plans. And if you made it to the end of this video, go ahead and enjoy these before and afters. I mainly lost weight in my boobs. That's the first thing that left. My boobs. Where? In my face. So I mainly seen it from this area. But yeah, thank you for watching. Enjoy these before and afters, and I'll see y'all in the next one.